What's going on, everybody? My name's Miller, and in today's video we're going to play some MLB The Show 20. But before we hop into that, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Helps me out more than you guys could know. So make sure you do that. Also, my socials are going to be put in the description below, so make sure you go check it out there. And without further ado, why don't we just jump into the gameplay? This series I'm excited about. And, you know, we're late in the game cycle. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And so I decided to do people like to talk about, like, underrated cards and stuff like that, but I wanted to do, like, a series about underrated cards. And these are cards that, obviously these cards are really good, but I just don't think they are used enough on your typical God squad. You know, like the Mike Trouts, Mickey Mantle, Ken Griffey Jr., Babe Ruth. Guys like that. Those aren't obviously underrated cards. Everyone knows how good they are. So this is going to be a team of cards that I think are underrated and aren't used enough. So without further ado, let's hop into the team. So in left field, we're going to have George Springer. I think this guy's underrated only because he was used more in the beginning of the year when there were less cards out. Obviously, you get him in the Prestige reward path, but no one really uses him anymore, and I think that's it's wrong because this card breaks. And then in center field, we're going to have Duke Snider. Obviously doesn't hit super well against lefties, but fun to use. And then Jim Edmonds, same thing. Amazing swing, everyone knows that. And then we're going to have Eric Thames, another guy that not many people use anymore because there's other better cards in the game. But I still think he breaks. And honestly, I just got to level Prestige XP level 65. So I haven't really used him that much. So I wanted to put him on the squad, see how he did. And then at second base, one of the most underrated cards that I've used is this Max Muncy card. I just want to go show you his stats real quick. In 19 games, I have 8 home runs. I'm batting .473 in 55 at-bats with a 1,500 OPS, which is just absolutely absurd. So I'm excited to use him in this one. And then I'm going to have Honus Wagner over shortstop. A guy who was used a ton last year is obviously that big collection reward. This year he's an inning boss. But not many people use him. I don't face him that much because we have guys like Corey Seager, Fernando Tatis, Carlos Correa, cards like that get used a lot more. So I'm excited to use Honus in this one. He obviously has a ton of speed, good fielding. At third base, again another underrated card. Obviously this is all underrated cards. I don't know why I keep saying that. But we're going to have Jeimer Candelario over at third base. I know his stats versus righties don't look that good, but he is a switch hitter. He has an amazing swing. So he's great. And then the most underrated card in this entire game, in my personal professional opinion, is this Kyle Higashioka card. He's got diamond defense, max power versus righties. His contact's low, but when you're an all-star warrior like I am, it doesn't really matter. Let's just see. I've used him in 40 games. I have 14 home runs and almost a 1,200 OPS. He's just so clutch. I wish I could show you like how many home runs he has to like give me the lead or give me or tie the game for me or something like that. He's just amazing. So and like I said, he's got diamond defense. And when people do like Tops Now team builds and stuff like that, he gets overshadowed by guys like Tyler Stevenson, who I don't think are as good. So I definitely want to showcase to you guys what this card can do. And then for our starter today, we're going to use this 96 overall Chris Bassett. He's got all the meta pitches, sinker, cutter, changeup, and he's also got a four seam, which is good. He's going to get it up to like 96. But in 26 innings, I have a 2.08 ERA, which for this game, I mean, hand the man the Cy Young Award. Give him the MVP. Give him whatever you want. So far, he's been amazing, and his curveball goes about 45 miles an hour, so it fools a lot of people. It's nice. And then in the bullpen, we're going to have Brad Hand, Julio Urias, Tyler Matzik, Cody Hoyer, Sergio Romo, Lucas Sims, and Dennis Eckersley. Some cards that I just don't think are used all that much. Some guys aren't underrated, like Romo. A lot of people use Hoyer and Hand, but I needed some guys that aren't necessarily going to be an endgame bullpen. So these are the guys I decided to go with. So like I said, if you guys like these team builds, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I know most of you are. And leave a comment down below what you think of the team. So without further ado, let's get into the game. As we find our opponent, let's see what our guy's rocking with. He's got 99 Yu Darvish, there's Ty Cobb, Henry Ramirez, a card I don't think people use enough, Bryce Harper, Nelson Cruz, Gavin Lux, Michael Young, a card no one really uses, Pudge, and Babe. So he's actually got some cards that I don't think get used all that much, which is good. He's got a 185, 188 record. So let's see how he does. And he's going to play in Texas, which is very unfortunate. But let's get into it, see what we can do. I get absolutely smoked when I use U-Darvish. So let's hope that the same thing happens to him. Honest. Nelson Cruz, Gold Glove Award winner, obviously, especially for Texas. Gonna make the play. No, I need Thames to go deep here. I think he rakes, but I don't have any home runs with him, man. We are gonna beat the shift with him though, which apparently is what Thames is best at. I do that with him. Pretty much every at bat so far I've done that with him. We're gonna roll that one over for a double play. Horrible swing on my part. Don't be like me. Oh my god, we're gonna get him to pop up, but Edmonds is jogging, so he's gonna get a hit. Alright, that's good base running by him. I didn't really have much of a choice there. Needed to get it now. He's gonna get 99 speed over on third base. Oh, but we get him to pop it up with Bryce Harper. Great pitch by Bassett, and he's gonna be stuck at third. Let's see if we can strain him there. We get him to chase the sinker, which is good. So let's go change up here. We get him to strike out with Nelson Cruz. We strand the runner on third. So the very late pop-up hit doesn't come back to bite us, and the walk, thank goodness. Jimmy? 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 Jimmy goes deep. Let's go! Great card. Early swing, but we'll take it. Missing some hittable pitches here. This isn't good. So help me God.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic bats, you start
making you throw a lot of pitches here, which is good though. He's already up to 30 pitches.
Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss.
Slow cutter there, gets us to swing through it. Good pitch. Speed him up a little bit here with the sinker. Still late on it. I'm gonna go fastball. Lean on his hands here if we can get it there. We'll get him late. I might have been on it, but he's too late, so he's gonna pop out to Springer there in left field. Got one down in the second. Go sinker right down the middle. Unfortunately, he's gonna check swing it, but Max Muncy not fast. It's awesome that Max Muncy has that second base secondary, so you can use him, but you can see where it can come back to hurt you a little bit there. But we get Pudge to pop out, which is great for us. And I always got Babe Ruth batting in the 8 hole, so let's see if we can get out of this here without giving up the lead. I'm going to go Cutter again here. He's definitely sitting on that fastball. I don't want to throw it to him unless I get it up enough where he'll chase it. I'm going back to the curveball here, see if we can get him lunging. We get him to the lunge, let's go. Strike 3, get out of here. Get out of my face, Babe Ruth. U-Darvish is going to pop it up. Muncy's going to get there. He didn't lock onto an animation. I really thought he was going to let that one drop. Luckily, he does not. We got one down in the inning. Now, I don't want to walk 99 speed again, so let's not do that. He's all over it, probably on the late side of good though, and we're going to get him to pop out to Duke Snyder in center field. Let me know if you guys think I should put Hanley Ramirez on this team for the next video. I liked him when I used him, but I don't know. I don't know if he's totally underrated. A lot of people know that this card's good, so. We get him on the slow curveball very early, but he's able to pop it, or not, foul. Jeez, English, Michael. Waste a high fastball there. Now we're going to go change up in. That change up hung. Jim Edmonds Does not have that much speed, but he's going to get there. So far, so good through 3 innings for Chris Bassett. I thought that was going to be a cutter, and all it did was continue to go farther and farther into my hands. It's unfortunate. Not ideal. Hat backwards. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's my problem.
2-2 now, with 2 away and the base is empty. Swung on.
Never mind. Jeez. Bad inning. Alright. We're still up by 1 now. Let's see what Chris Bassett can continue to do. Bryce Harper. Probably I think Bryce Harper is the hitter in the game that I hate facing the most, except for Salvador Perez. Because whenever I face Salvador Perez, he takes me deep no matter what. I can hit him in the face with a pitch, and he will still hit a home run. So, he's my least favorite hitter to face, probably by far. But Bryce Harper is definitely in second place here. Sinker up and away. Got there by Bassett, and we're going to go fastball up here. Swing and a miss, 96 miles an hour, too much heat. Let's get it. It's only 1-0. There's a little bit of a boring game, but at least it's a pitcher's duel. I got to show off these underrated cards a little bit more, though. Like I said, though, this is my first game today, so I apologize. Jeimer? Perfect. Homer for Jeimer. Like I said, man's a stud. I told you his numbers against righties don't look all that impressive, but perfect. Home run for Heimer. Got too excited. Swung on top of a sinker there with Muncy. But yeah, there we go. It's 2-0. See if we can keep it going here. Alright, that's max power on a cutter. I know I'm not completely on it, but that I've hit worse home runs with that Higgy card before. So that's upsetting that I got no exit velocity on that. And it's even better when you can foul off pitches like that. And I am contact swinging to try and get more foul balls. And Chris Bassett's gonna get into the gap. First to third, what's going on? I told you, we cheesed him. Hannes, we need to take advantage here. Up the middle base hit, let's go, perfect. We're gonna go first to third with Bassett, if he can get there. 25 speed, but Cobb has a noodle arm. Chris Bassett keeps the rally going. It's 3-0, top of the 5th. James, not a great swing there. Gonna fly out to the left fielder, Bryce, and the inning is over. But we scored 2 in the inning. Good inning. Chris Bassett gets a hit. Best pitcher in the game, obviously. Best hitting pitcher in the game. And it's 3-0 heading into the 5th. Which is awesome, because that means we can hopefully use Chris Bassett a little longer and maybe get 7 innings out of him. That's the goal. You get 7 innings out of your starter in Diamond Dynasty, you're pretty much a god. So that's my goal every game I go into, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. I'm gonna go sinker down. We get him early on it. Not sure. Oh, that's gonna stay fair. Off the foul pole. All right, it's 3-2. Good hit by him. Oh my God. Ramon. I know that I got an early home run in Chip Memphis. But a very early home run. A very early home run. On a sinker down and away. Please, don't do this to me anymore. I'm begging you. Get on my hands and knees, Ramon. Alright, let's get back into it. He's gonna get lucky again here. That should never be a check swing. He was fooled all the way there. And now he's gonna get a hit with his pitcher. I might have to start warming up the bullpen. Unfortunately, I should have not said anything about Bassett here going 7 innings. But we'll take it. Positive. Oh, he's gonna line out, so he does get a little bit unlucky here, which is good for us because he definitely got a couple hits he didn't deserve. But probably expecting something slow, so I'm gonna go sinker up again. We swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, we get out of the inning. We're still up by 1. Let's see if we can continue to hit. I knew it was a curveball. I would be rich if I had a nickel for every time I missed a fastball down the middle. Jim Edmonds. It's gonna be an out too. I really thought that. I thought he was gonna beat the shift, not get out, or at least it was go foul. But can't win them all. We got no exit velocity deep. We got no exit velo on that one. All right, we're through 5.5 here. Let's see if we can pull the lead. Dot by Bassett. All right, 2 down in the 6th. But anyway, I think Bassett's about to hit in the next half inning. So this is probably his last inning. I should probably get the bullpen warming up. Let me make sure. Gonna warm up Brad Hands here because I want him. I don't want him to take the lead, and we're also gonna warm up Lucas Sims, I guess.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove. Well, play's been made, and that retires the
We get him to roll over. We're out of the 6th inning, and unless someone gets on, Bassett's not gonna hit this inning. So we'll see if he can go out there for the 7th. I'm hoping not. Hopefully we get a rally going. Muncy, I mean, that's not a bad swing. It's not a good swing either, but the ball is just not flying in Texas today. We're all over it. A little too early. Babe Ruth would have hit that for a home run to center field, though, so. 3-1 on Higgy. Let's see what we can do here. He walks us, so hopefully the bullpen's going to get going, unless Duke Schneider here grounds into a double play. Hopefully not, though. Oh, the ball gets away from Pudge. He's got a cannon, but a bad animation. We're going to get into second base. That's good. So we take the double play out of the situation, which is fantastic for us. All right, I thought I swung, I'll be honest, but we check swing. Strike 1, 2-1 here. It's a good pitch. Shouldn't have swung at that. Don't know why I did.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hand.
Duke. I mean, that's a great swing. Higgy is going to barely get in there to third base. Well, Chris Bassett stays. It's going to be done. We need something good. We're going to bring in Anthony Santander to try and get us the run. I'm not sure why Duke Schneider's ball wasn't hit harder. That should have been crushed. I would have bet money that he was going to throw a slider, but unfortunately we're a little bit out in front. We can't get that run in. But we do turn the lineup over, and Chris Bassett's day is going to be done for us. And I think we're going to bring in this Lucas Sims, see what he can do for us. Actually, I lied. We're going to bring in Brad Hand, because Pudge is a little worse against lefties. Somehow I didn't know that. And then a little harder to hit lefty-lefty with Babe Ruth. My ERA with Brad Hand is horrible. It's in the sixes, but I do think he's good. He's got one of the best sliders in the game, obviously. A lot of people, fools a lot of people here. Dot, strike 3, 1 down. We got Pudge swinging. Great pitch there for us. All right, we get out of the inning with the slider. Let's go. There's a lot of guys who have max splits against lefties. Brasso, Thomas, Mondesi, Ramirez, Tim Anderson. So you can get a nasty team against lefties, but a lot of people don't use those guys because you don't face a lefty as much. So. Good sinker there from Brad Hand. I'm gonna go fastball up here, hopefully. Wow, that's just a great swing. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's nasty. That was a good pitch. I don't even know if that was a strike. Yeah, that wasn't even a strike, and he's all over it. So I mean, that's just a good swing from my opponent there. Alright, so we're probably going to have to take out Brad Hand. I want to try and get one more batter out of him. But and Handram's going to get a single, so definitely going to take Brad Hand out. Probably left him in too long. Should have gone to someone else. That's on me. I was trying to get something else out of him. We're going to bring in Tyler Matzek here. I haven't really used this card, so we'll see what he can do. He throws 99, so he's got a good fastball. Let's see if we can get this. We get him to roll over on the slider, but he is going to be able to advance to third base, unfortunately. I think I'm going to intentionally walk Cruz here. See if we can get Gavin Lux to roll into a double play. He's going to squeeze, and it's going to work out for him. That's a good play. I mean, wow, that's a great play. Cheesy. There's nothing you can do about it. I should be mad, but for some reason I'm not. Not going to win when you only score 3 runs, so that's on me. That is definitely on me. I should have seen that coming. A little upset. The more I think about it, the more mad I am, so I'm just not going to think about it. Dot by Matzik. So we unfortunately go into the inning with a lead, and now we're behind. Let's see what Jim Edmonds can do. If he brings in a lefty, I'm going to bring in some of our guys off the bench. He's going to go to Brad Hand. So I'm going to bring in... Let's see here. I'm going to go to Dylan Carlson. I don't have to go lefty-lefty. So it's all going to come down to Steve Pearce. I told you guys he was the most clutch hitter in this game. Let's see what he can do. Down to our final strike. Hands are sweating.
He was lucky to foul that one off. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go.
All right, we're able to hold off. 3-2 on Steve Pearce. Let's see what he goes to here. I don't think we should have lost that game. That game was definitely not on our side. We got extremely unlucky with the very early paper. Oops. We get unlucky with the very early Babe home run. Our opponent cheeses us with the bunt squeeze play, but I didn't hit well enough. So unfortunately, that's going to do it for us in today's gameplay. Make sure you leave a like down below. Who do you guys think I should add to this team for next time? And hopefully we can pick up a W. Let me know if you guys want me to turn this into a series. Maybe I should add wagers or things like that. Spice it up a little bit. But like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Peace.